Hello, hello, hello. It's Christine Jane talking to you from New Westminster, British Columbia, Canada. Welcome to my channel as I continue on my series of tips and strategies of online marketing, as I've been in online marketing the past 2 years as a digital marketer as well as an entrepreneur. Now, you might not know who the heck I am, so let me give you a quick skinny of who I am. Basically, I'm 60 years old. I'm from the west coast of Canada, British Columbia, Canada, where I live and preside with my sweet husband. And I've been basically what you call me a person who's in the college of life. Basically, I earned a lot of my skills and knowledge through work. I didn't really go to college. But I tell you, I learned an awful lot through the variety of jobs. I had about 30 in all. I'll just share with you a few of them. Basically, I worked at Orange Julius. I worked at McDonald's. I worked at Kenny Rogers Roasters. I worked in a department store called Army and Navy. I did a lot of, shall we say, one-on-one connecting with people that way. I worked... I was in daycare. Took care of 6 kids for about a year, 3 years. I even did phone services, which I called in for papers, in those days back when I was in my 30s, because I'm 60 now. I worked in a gift shop. That was interesting. I worked in a jewelry store. Now that was fun. And then I ended up becoming a sheet metal worker for about 8 years, and I worked in a sheet metal shop, as well as for a few years. The last job I actually had, I worked as in direct marketing with my sister Vicky in the west of me in Vancouver. That was basically the last job I had before I had some illnesses. And when I hit 58, I decided I want to go back to work. I had a hard time finding work because of my age, as well as I hadn't worked for a few years, so I didn't get any work. Even from Walmart and Dollar Store didn't hire me, even though I had such good skills. I decided 2 years ago when I was 58, so $3,500 worth of jewelry, paid some bills off, and I started working online. And I have been doing it ever since. I decided that I wanted to work at a home-based business, work at home, earn some income, so I wouldn't have to have any problems when I retire. I'll be retired well, or I continue work on at home online and still in my retirement years. That's what I love about the idea of working online. That's an awesome thing. And I continued on for the past 2 years. Sadly, of course, I did have some problems earning a decent income, shall we say, consistent income, even though I did earn a little bit. I lost a bit of money in between, but you know what? About 3.5 months ago, I started right back on track with a wonderful, beautiful platform called Successful Solution Method, which I'm going to share with you now. In the next segment, it is Webinar Wednesday, Winning Webinar Wednesday, and that's what I'm going to share with you in the next segment. So that's what I want to share about this task-based platform. It's an educational task-based platform that taught me to earn an income while I was learning, while I was using my profile page on Facebook. Yes, indeedy. So in the next segment, like I shared, we're going to share with you the webinar led by Amanda Rye, the creator of Successful Solution Method, because she knows her stuff, man. She knows her stuff. And you will see some beautiful testimonials, a wonderful PowerPoint presentation, wonderful information, what this program is all about. Stay to the end because the information is gold and the testimonials are awesome, because in the very end, check out my information down below in my description, shares Successful Solution Method link, as well as our Facebook group. And of course, if you need more information, you want to get to know me, I have my Facebook page down below in the description as well. Pop on over, say hello. I would gladly to share more information with you. Plus, don't forget this, like and share my video, as well as subscribe to my channel. I have many more videos to come as well, and tips and strategies, online marketing, and more. Plus, don't forget to click the link when you get the next notification of my next video as well. So, and that being said, let's get on to the webinar. Stay to the end. You will enjoy it immensely. So, see you on the other side to success.
Houston, Texas, let's go.
Hey,
All over the world.
Canada.
Out to everyone.
Hey, Canada in the house.
Bangkok, Thailand.
Florida.
Come on.
In the house.
That's what's
London
up.
is here. London is here.
Come on, London.
In London, okay.
Come on. Hey. Come on, London.
That's from UK.
UK. Let's
Yay,
go.
Shout out.
UK.
Okay, in the building.
Hi, Kevin. You're right.
Dakota, come on now.
Eddie.
I'm back to the front.
We got 400 members and counting.
Come on, let's make 500. We're going to break 500, y'all. Let's do this.
Hello, Cassandra.
The
You
magic
know what's so
number.
funny? People are saying,
Love it.
"Woo!"
Kingston,
Yo.
Jamaica.
Anita from
Lady
Nebraska.
Guys,
Mary,
hey.
Brooklyn, New Zealand.
Chicago,
Amanda
Chicago.
Ray, what's up?
Hi, Amanda.
Hey, Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
The marketing queen.
Amanda.
I am so proud of that young lady.
Amanda.
God.
Just saying hi.
I'll see her. I'll see her.
I feel so
Y'all gonna make me cry
emotional
already.
today. You guys gotta-
Amanda.
I am definitely in emotional roller
500, Amanda.
Looking good, girl.
Amanda. Love you,
Hello,
Amanda.
hello.
She's already crying.
girl. Big
South
time.
Africa.
Hi, baby. Hey, little
Amanda.
guy, girl.
Let me get on here.
No crying tonight. No
I
crying.
know, no cry today. I know.
I might ugly cry, Amanda. I'm sorry.
I'm so proud of this young lady. I'm crying already.
I know. Me
So proud of you.
Cries are
totally back my tears
Oh,
already.
man.
So bad.
So you know what, guys? You know what's so funny? You know what's so funny? Because I know people are out there wondering why. People want to know what's all the fuss about. You know? People want to know what's all the fuss about. If they only understood what's actually happening. It is unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. I'm not gonna rush tonight. Can everybody hear me loud and clear? That's great, great. Well, I think we're breaking down the system. There's 433 people in here. Guys, I'm going to take this nice and slow tonight. For those that don't know, I hope everybody can hear me. I have a little bit of background noise, but I don't know why. Yeah, I did. Honey Pie, can you still hear people? Hey, Hanifa, talk to me. Do you still hear people? Text me. Okay, I can't see. Let me try this again. Hold on, guys.
Yes, I can still hear a lot, Amanda.
Okay, let me try it again.
Hello, Amanda.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, I need everybody to hit the mute button. Can everybody hit the mute button for me so we can move on? I need everybody to hit the mute button, please. Thank you, guys. Everybody hit the mute button. Perfect. How is it now, Hanifa? Good. Okay, great, great. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Guys, for those that don't know, my name is Amanda Ray. I am the creator of Successful Solution Method. I have been online since 2015. I started this online journey because I was looking for time freedom, okay? I was so sick and tired of punching the clock. Guys, I know there's a lot of people out there that feels the same way as me. I know I'm not the only one. But I was just so sick of feeling like every day going into work and not feeling appreciated, being taken for granted, being overworked and underpaid. It's so funny. I was a really quick story before we start. When I started one job, I remember they hired me as an administrative assistant. They wind up allowing me to become their conference coordinator. and didn't pay me a dime more than what I was making as an administrative assistant. On top of that, I was working 60 plus hours a week. It included me traveling. And I swear to you, no lie, I was traveling so much. I didn't even have, I was working so much while I was traveling. I didn't even have time to enjoy the hotels that they put me in. And guys, I was staying in hotels that was $400 or $500 a night. And I swear to you, I would spend maybe 5 hours in my hotel room because I was working around the clock. Okay. And what I realize is that the more that I speak to people and the more stories that I hear, I realize I'm not the only person that experienced that. There's a lot of people out here right now that are being overworked and underpaid, being taken advantage of. Their boss do not care about them. They are just a drop in the bucket. And what I want people to realize and understand is that you are worth more than that. You are worth more than that. And once I realized that, I said, you know what? I'm never going to punch a clock again. I'm never going to punch a clock again because I knew that I was smart enough to do more and to earn more. Mind you guys, and I remember it like it was yesterday, I was getting paid $1,080 every 2 weeks for my efforts. $1,080. That was just enough to pay my car note, my car insurance, my rent, food, National Grid, a cell phone bill. And at the end of the day, I was lucky if I had $100 left over to last me for the next 2 weeks. I remember it like it was yesterday because I said to myself, there's no way I can see myself doing this up until the age of 65 years old. This is not going to be my ending game. So I started my online journey. And of course, in 2015, when this all happened, I had absolutely no success, none. I joined 25 opportunities. I put out tons of money and nothing was happening. And I said, you know what? I know it's for real because I seen people around me that was getting paid thousands of dollars, but I was missing something. And I felt like it was a secret as far as what I was missing to be successful online. No one wanted to tell me. That's how I felt. And I'm like, why is this such a big secret? So I said, you know what? I'm going to go on a journey and I'm going to start to look for mentorship. I want a mentor and I want to find somebody that's been doing this for years that can show me the way. And I said, I don't know who that person is going to be. I don't know where they're going to come from, but God sent to me someone that was willing to take me by the hand and take me on this journey the right way, the right way. And that was life-changing for me, life-changing. So what I did was I made a promise to myself and I made a promise to God because I wanted out of my job so bad. I said, if you teach me how to do this and I'm successful, I'm going to dedicate the rest of my life teaching other people how to do this the right way. Fast forward 2016, and it didn't happen right away, but the middle of 2016, when I started to have my breakthrough month by month, I wind up making $50,000 in profit in my first year. Listening to every single detail, because that's one thing about me. I can follow instructions. I have no problem. Even now, if someone is willing to teach me something that's going to better me, let me hear it. I can't wait. I'm hungry for it. That's why on Dr. Stan's training last night, it had me in tears because it's so inspiring, right? And that's what helps us to grow, right? So fast forward 2017, I doubled the $50,000. over doubled to $50,000. 2018 tripled it. This is my first year 7-figure earner within this industry. 7-figure earner within the industry. So what we're going to talk about today, give me 1 second, guys, because I don't want this battery to die on you guys. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, because I died the other day and I was so upset. This battery, when it's a lot going on, the battery don't last. So moving forward, one of the things that I want to discuss is just that this is something that I didn't go to school for. I didn't have marketing background or any of that. I didn't go to school for any of this. And what I can honestly say is that anybody that's consistent enough and that can follow instructions can be extremely successful with SSM. Extremely successful. When I realized how simple it was and I had the light bulb moment of what most people was missing, that's what allowed me to create SSM. And not only that, have more leaders in the industry, because that's what we need. We need leaders that can go out and teach others how to do this the right way. Okay. But not only that, I wanted to be able to create something where people are able to get results fast, right? Because that's one of the things online. People they're online for a year, 2 years, 3 years, nothing's happening, and they feel like it's them, but it's not. It's the training, the teachings. That's what it is. And through my mentorship and applying some daily task, which is that's what I call it. That's what I realized I was doing. It's extremely repetitive, but it works. And that's what allowed me to start earning that $50,000, $100,000, $200,000 a year. So for those who are not members of SSM that are here to just get some information about what it is that we do, you're going to learn that today. But not only that, when you become a member, which I believe you will, okay, because what we're doing is extremely powerful. You're going to learn why you were failing so many times and what you need to do in order to be successful. But not only that, it's going to be literally step by step, step by step. Are we going to ever be oversaturated? No. Never, ever, ever will happen. This is an international opportunity. We have people from all over the world here. We are not even 1%. We don't even make up 1% of the market. Okay. And we just crossed 1,100 members within 3.5 months with this opportunity. Why? Because it works. It works. People see that it's working. People are excited. We have a community. We're growing at a rapid pace. That's what people need. And what I love about this, and people are saying this to me every day, I'm going to try so hard not to ugly cry today. I swear I'm going to try. People are saying to me every day, it's not even about just the money, Amanda. It's about the education. It's about the community. It's about the support. It's like I have a whole new family. Melissa was one of those people, right, Melissa? You're one of the many out there that are saying that. And that's what it's all about. Because yes, we all have our families at home. We all have our kids, our husbands, our wives, our aunts, but it's nothing like having an online community that's helping you to build so you can have a better lifestyle, a better future. That's what it's all about. Something that you can pass down to your family, to your kids, to your grandkids, to all of these other people, and let them know that there's a better way. That's what this is all about. Let me tell you guys, I wake up with so much gratitude because my kids do not have to go to a job ever if they don't want to. That is such a beautiful thing. They don't have to think about going to a job and being mistreated because of whatever it is, the color of their skin, the way they look, the way they talk, they don't have to worry about any of that. All of the things that I had to overcome, they don't have to worry about any of that. And that's the beauty of this. I'm so moved by 481 people right now on this webinar. That is so powerful. So powerful. If you guys just really sit down and just experience the growth, the things that we're doing, the success that people are having, it's life-changing. You can definitely, absolutely 100% be one of those people. It's, you know what's so crazy, and that what gets me all the time, and then I'm going to go into the presentation. We have people that are members that never say a word when it comes to the trainings, the webinars. They don't have much of anything to say, and they're bringing in so much money on a weekly basis. It blows me away every time. I'm looking at one of them right now. It's just so funny and it's so weird. They really don't have much to say about anything. They just do what they need to do, and they're getting paid, and they're here right now on this webinar. There are what they call introverts, right? But they are so grateful and they're so humble, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing. And it's so funny. I go to their page. Sometimes I'm paying these people and I'm like, I never really seen this person before. And they really have nothing to say, nothing at all, ever. But they're doing what they need to do in order to be successful. And that's really what it's all about. People are like, do I have to do Facebook Lives? It took me, I was making money for over 1.5 years before I did my first Facebook Live. And it's so funny. I remember it like yesterday because it took me all day to do it because I was just so nervous. Is the makeup right? Is the hair right? Is the sunlight right? Is it too shiny? Is it too this? But the reason why I started to do Facebook Lives is because I wanted people to hear my story, because I was so excited about what was happening. And the first Facebook Live that I did, I was in Vegas at a conference, at a business conference. It was like one of my first business conferences in a long time. And I went there and I was just so excited about what was happening. I'm like, I gotta let people know. But I was sweating, I was hot. It was just crazy. But I'm happy I was able to experience that, because I always talk about this. You got to get out of your comfort zone sometimes. And that allowed me to be the person that I am today. And not only that, from that experience, I'm growing every day. I'm learning something new, and I'm just always trying to better myself. So we're going to go ahead and go into this PowerPoint presentation that I put together that's going to explain what SSM is, why people are failing, what to do to change that, the tasks that we complete, how to get started. While we have 490 people on this webinar tonight, which is extremely exciting, guys. So here we are. Successful solution method. What is SSM? What is it? Why did you create it? Why? We're going to talk about that today. And guys, because of the amount of people that's on, it might be a little bit slow. Just please bear with me. Please bear with me. So SSM, a business model that works for everyone that uses it. We have the proof that it works. Please stay till the end. Okay. What is successful solution method? This is a business model that allows you to earn while you learn. This platform was created mainly for people to experience earning an income while building a successful work from home business. Some of the challenges that people face, okay, when people come into an online opportunity, a lot of people are given false promises, right? They're told one thing is going to happen and something else happens, right? They're wasting a lot of time because they're implementing strategies that don't work. A lot of people don't earn at all. For those that don't know, less than 3% of the market, of the online market, is earning less than $500 for the year. Okay, so all of these people that are online, right? 3% are earning a full-time income. Everyone else is earning less than $500 for the year. That goes to show you something is missing, because it should not be that high. A lot of people are trying to develop skill sets that may take years to develop. What happens when you're working on a skill set for so long and you're not getting paid? You lose hope, you lose faith, you lose commitment. A lot of people get depressed because they were looking forward to something that never happened. We want to eliminate all of these different skill sets that people feel that they need in order to be successful. Building a funnel is not easy. Email swipes is not easy. Conversions, learning conversions, tracking, pass me my phone email. All of that stuff is not easy. We want to eliminate that. If you're able to learn it a little bit at a time, nothing's wrong with that, and implement as you go, but you don't want that to be the main focus in order for you to start making money. A lot of people is getting traffic that never converts, spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on clicks from someone else's horrible email list. Don't even know where these people are coming from, but that's what they were told to do. Buy 100 clicks, buy 300 clicks. Now you done spent $500 on clicks, and you'll be lucky if you made a $50 sale, a $50 commission from that $500 you just invested. How long can you go on doing that before you be like, you know what, I'm done with this? I was that person. Oh, you got to try different vendors. Try this guy, try that guy, try this program, try this company, try that company. Now you just spent $1,500 and made back $100. Who wants to do that? That is not cost effective, and it doesn't work. And then ultimately the average person quits before they even get started. The average person stays in an opportunity for 30 days or less before they're moving on to the next opportunity. Why? There's no community. There's no trust. There's no commitment. People are stuck. Their sponsor left them high and dry. They go into the witness protection program. I've had that happen a lot of times. And they just don't see themselves winning. What happens in most opportunities? The marketing gurus, which I call them, and we learn this in the training, sharks, the sharks, they take up all of the small fish. They eat them all up. What does that leave? Where does that leave you as the newbie or the marketer who has never made it, the affiliate marketer that has never made it? What does that leave you? That leaves you with nothing. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on why this works. That's what we're going to focus on. We move as one. Teamwork makes the dream work every single time. And this was a light bulb moment that I had, okay? As a kid, growing up, when I was in summer youth, I used to always hear this. I was a summer youth worker, yep. 14, 15 years old. Teamwork makes the dream work. That came back to me this year. I said, you know what? I want to focus on giving people what they need. And if I focus on that, people will never have to worry about earning online again. So when we talk about teamwork, right? All of these celebrities come to my mind. People like Beyonce. We have like all of these celebrities out there, right? You got Will Smith, you got all of these different people, Adele, you have all of these different celebrities and people that have huge amounts of money that we can't even fathom. I know I can. And I thought about it. They don't do everything themselves. They have an entourage, right? They move as one. They have people that do their hair, their nails. They have makeup artists. They have people that designers that give them clothing and all of these different people that are in charge of different things in order to make business work, right? In order for them to be successful. If they tried to do everything, it would never, ever work because one person can't do everything. So I said, you know what? I need to build a community. I need to build an entourage online where we all work together to move faster as one. Because if we're all helping each other and we're all on the same accord, there's no way we can fail. There's no way. Think about the president, all of these people, the politicians, they have teams. They work together. They're a movement. That's why they are successful. So with SSM, we built in the same thing. You need people who are there to support you. The mental part is important. The money, of course, is important. What you're doing on a daily basis, knowing what to do is important. Being able to connect with the person who, the creator, is important. There's so many people out there that join opportunities and never met the owner. What? Why? What are they hiding for? They have no go-to person. They have no live trainings. They may have live webinars. I've been with organizations where they have live webinars, but do they ever have live trainings? No. No, they have recorded trainings, outdated trainings, things that don't work, but they never have live trainings. You need that in order to be successful with this. We're going to go over how to turn this educational platform into a money-making machine, allowing you to produce a full-time income and brand yourself. A lot of people are told to brand the company when it gets started. No, people don't join opportunities. People join people. People connect with people. That's when I started to really produce results, is when I was sharing my story and people were seeing me. They knew who I was. That's what allowed me to have success. What happens is when you start to brand an opportunity, people are then basing what they think they already know from people, other people that have joined the opportunity. So they'll go in and they'll Google the opportunity, go on YouTube about the opportunity because they heard of the opportunity and make a decision that way. And more than likely, they don't make the right decision, or they don't really get to understand how that business functions because people join people. So what we do is we go over how to brand yourself so that you are the money-making machine. You're producing the results. And no matter where you go, people are going to always connect with you. There's an easy way to do this, easy and simple. And I realized that the more that I went on this whole branding journey, I started to make more and more money because people get to know, like, and trust me, and then they're willing to join me. That's where the money is made. So what we're going to do is go over the things that we do that's allowing us to get paid. And they're very simple tasks. Because I realized that when I was online, I'm like, dang, I'm doing this stuff over and over again, and it's just bringing in hundreds of thousands of dollars on a monthly basis. So what we do is we post banners throughout the week. The banners are made through our in-house graphic designer, okay? We motivate and inspire others through messages and quotes, because no one wants to be sold anything. I don't care how much you think you should be selling anything. Think about it. When you are ready to eat, do Walmart come and knock on your door? Hey guys, I got some burger meat for you. I got some frozen French fries for you. When you're ready to go eat at Red Lobster, do they come knock on your door? Hey, Red Lobster's is open today. Or do you go out to them? It's the same thing online. No one wants to be sold anything. When we're ready to buy, we go onto Amazon. We go into the restaurant. We go to Walmart. They don't come to us and offer us anything. Now, what they do show us their stuff on commercials. That's what they do. They do have billboards. That's what they do, right? So what we want to do is we want to have the same approach online so that people are coming to us and we're not going out and chasing people. We have ongoing trainings. We have weekly webinars. We work on our accounts for at least 2 hours a day, 4 to 5 days a week. We post our results and we stay engaged for 30 minutes a day in our Facebook group and in our Telegram chat room. This is what we do to produce an income. These are the things that I've been doing years to produce an income. And it just came to me this year that what I was doing, tasks, is also called income producing activities. That's all I'm doing. It was producing income. Income IPA, income producing activities. That's it. And it just had this snowball effect that I couldn't even keep up with. Because what happens is the information that you put out there remains there until you take it down. You can't stop it. It's a snowball effect, like a snowball going down a hill. It just accumulates and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger with time. So what makes us so unique? We don't focus on selling anything. We are noticed again because of the approach. We have highly targeted traffic. I'm giving you guys my traffic that I use. I'm giving it to our team. It's more than just the money. The results are consistent. We have a hands-on approach. We are extremely engaged with one another. We teach people how to grow an online business the right way. What we have is evergreen. It'll last forever as long as we have internet. And what you learn now will allow you to earn for years to come. Successful Solution Method is a program that gives back, pumping payouts to our members that are consistently completing tasks. Created to stop chasing prospects and to help get rid of the tire kickers. Listen, I remember those days having conversations with people for hours that would never spend a dime with me. Hours. We don't want to do that. I remember chasing down people, chasing them wanting them to see what I see. And I decided after a year and a half of doing that, I'm not doing that anymore. I didn't come onto this platform, into this space to be a salesperson. If I wanted to be a salesperson, I'll be at DePaula Chevrolet selling vehicles. I didn't want to do that. And I didn't understand why opportunities and companies was telling me that that was the right thing to do when they weren't doing it. How many people are out there in an opportunity where they're being told to do something and know that the owner is not doing that? Give me a 1 in the chat box. They're telling you to do all of these things. I'm gonna tell you a quick story before I finish up this presentation. So I'm the #1 earner in this company. Okay, this was just this summer. Okay, #1 earner in this opportunity. This is why I built SSM. This is another reason. The owner decided to sit down and have a conversation with me and wanted to tell me some of the strategies that she was using. She wanted to do this for me for free as a giving back because of all of the money that I created within her opportunity. And after that 1 hour meeting, I was so disgusted. I was sitting in I'm sitting in my kitchen and I was just shaking my head. And I'm like, wow, this is just unbelievable. This is just unbelievable. Because none of the stuff that she was teaching me during that 1 hour session is in any of her trainings or on her platform for her opportunity. And the method that she was giving to people, to the entire team, was a method that didn't work and that was extremely expensive in order to duplicate. And she wasn't doing any of it herself. She was using a totally different method. So then I thought about it. I said, I know what was happening. I understood it. She showed it to me and shared it with me because she knew that I was tech savvy, computer savvy, and that I can understand it. And she wasn't sharing it with the team because she felt like because they're newbies and people that don't have that much experience, they wouldn't understand it. But you don't do that to people. You have to give people options. You can't just make a decision for people based off of what you think about them. Give people a chance to learn and apply themselves. So I stopped promoting that opportunity because first of all, I was in shock, first of all. And secondly, I'm like, I was disgusted. It was a turnoff. You're not using none of the stuff that you're teaching your members. And what you're using works much faster, way faster than what you're teaching. So you're selecting people to give do you see what I'm saying? That's not, it's unethical. It's not good. That's not good. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to do that. That's not necessary. Let people get in where they fit in, right? And let them learn and apply as they go. Some people will get it and some people won't, but give people options. I can honestly say I'm not an Instagram person. I don't understand Instagram. I go in there, it's so funny. I have a lady that does all her business on Instagram. She loves it. And I go on her page to just look up people's stuff because I have nothing on my account, barely, because I can't use it. But my point set is give people something, give them options. Don't just keep certain things to yourself because you think your team can't do it. She's like, if you want to learn Instagram, I'll teach you Instagram. She has over 90,000 followers on Instagram. She could have easily said to me, yeah, you won't, Facebook is your world. You won't understand this. No. She shows me how she buys traffic, how she gets people to her. This is my fitness coach. She gets all her business through Instagram. She's an Instagram, she loves it. And she's shooting for 100, she has a goal, 100,000 followers in the next 30 days. But that's what it's all about. And that's why SSM was created. That's another reason, because I'm like, I want people to know what to do and exactly how to do it. I want people to have options, and I want people to know what things like this. This is the things we talk about in training. These are the stories that I tell people. Things like this, right? So going back to the presentation, because I don't want to get, I can go on forever, but going back to the presentation. So what we have here with SSM is we have a total of 5 packages. These are all one-time payments. There's no monthly payments to join SSM. We have the bronze package, which is a one-time fee of $125. We have the silver package, which is a one-time fee of $325. The gold, which is $500. Platinum package, which is $1,000. And a diamond package, which is $2,000, okay? Now, with these packages, you are getting certain trainings that will help you speed up your results, okay? And these are things that I've learned over the years that I apply to my online business. The level that you come in at doesn't interfere with your affiliate payouts. So as an example, if you're coming at the $500 level and someone comes in at the $1,000 level, you still get 50%. It doesn't go over you because you're not at that level like most opportunities do. You lose out if you're not there, right? We do not do that with SSM. What you're paying for is the education, the training, coaching, one-on-one sessions, customized funnels, customized graphic designs that you're going to use for your page. That's what you're paying for. Okay? So I don't want a person to think, oh gosh, I really want to come in at the $1,000 level, but I don't have it, so I'm not going to come in because I don't want someone else to come in and go over me and I lose out. You don't lose out with SSM. You're paying for education, okay? Now, before we go over, we go into the testimonials, I just want to talk about just one thing, share one thing with you guys. When you decide to come into SSM, you have to make a decision, okay? You have to make a decision. You cannot be one of those people that's all over the place as far as the shiny object syndrome. Every time you see something else that looks better, you're there. You have to be a person that can follow instructions. It's a guide. One of the things I tell people for years, I was teaching pre-K, kindergartners, okay? So the way that I give out information is literally an ABC type of style because that's what I'm used to. I worked with kids for over 10 years. So that's how I teach things, is in a way where people can understand it and break it down in baby steps. All you have to do is be willing to follow ABC and 1, 2, 3. That's it. ABC, little at a time. We take it a little bit at a time. Because what I also realize is that a lot of people get into opportunities and they have something called information overload. So they plug all of this information into their head. And what people don't realize is that when you do that and you don't apply it as you go and it's too much, you never implement it. It just stays stuck. That's why they say a lot of times when you take in information and write it down, you need to remove it from the memory bank so your memory can gravitate towards new information. So we do it module at a time, and we apply one module at a time. So you are taking in information, then releasing it, taking in more information and releasing it. I learned that from my mentor. And guys, this is a 7-figure earner I learned this from. Most people, they come in and they take as much training as they can. They never start implementing it. And then they get lost and they get overwhelmed and they stop. That's what I was doing. I would buy an opportunity. I would get involved in the opportunity and I would view the information for a month straight. Yes. And then I wouldn't go back to it for another 2 months because it was just too much. It was just too much. So we don't want to do that. We want to implement as we go, because then that's how you start to see the results and help you to keep moving forward. That's important. That's very important. You have to make a commitment. You have to make a commitment to be committed, not just to SSM, but to yourself. Because remember, again, guys, what you learn, you can apply to anything. And we talk about that as well. This is for you to grow as a person online and become a leader. We're creating leaders within the industry. Everything, yes, is black and white. No gray areas, black and white. That's really important. I got into a lot of opportunities where I had a lot of gray, a lot of gray. I'm like, well, what do you do? Why is this not working? What are you doing here? Oh, don't look at that anymore. That training is outdated. Well, why didn't somebody say that before I wrecked my brain for 4 hours? I was trying to get it right for 4 hours and come to find out it doesn't even work anymore. They never updated the training. What the heck? I remember it like it was yesterday. I remember it like it was yesterday. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get some people to come out and share their story. I had a few people before the webinar asked if they can come out and speak. So we're going to start that and then we're going to wrap it up. We're coming up to 1 hour. I'm not going to hold you guys for too long, but you definitely want to listen to the testimonies before you get off. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and try to unmute people. Sometimes this thing don't want to work for me. There we go. Monica, are you with us?
Oh, I'm with you.
How you doing, Monica?
Oh, my lovely Amanda. You guys, every single day, I sit at my computer, I sit at my phone, and I swear on everything in my life, my daughter's life, I am covered in goosebumps. I am covered in tears. And anybody on here that actually knows me outside of SSM knows I'm not this blubbering mess. But I will tell you the number one thing that helped me when I came into this, I forgot everything I had been taught. Every little thing I had been taught by these quote unquote guru leaders that all they really cared about was me placing my auto ship every month. They didn't care that I spent 20 hours a day killing myself to make a couple of $100 a month. I couldn't pay my bills. I'm in debt up to my yin yang. And you know what? For anybody that says they can't afford to invest $125 into themselves to start improving their lives and actually have some skills and have a community that is going to lift you up and make you feel successful in as simple as making a different post on your Facebook and meeting new friends and changing up your pictures and changing your cover photo. These simple little steps are going to change your life. And you know what? The money is the money. The money is the money. But there is so much more to this This woman you are looking at on the screen right now, because you will never catch me live on a video on here. This woman, every time I get a banner, I'm bawling as I'm thanking her, and she knows it. And she's crying with me. That you don't get. You get the leader strutting around. I'm so great. I'm all that. I'm a box of freaking cookies and a bag of chips on top of that because I say I'm great. This woman proves it with her heart every single freaking day. And the success coach team that she's put in place, they are amazing. They are amazing. And if they don't answer you right away, guys, don't get all twisted, because 9 times out of 10, you're going to find the answer yourself within the step-by-step training. This is the most amazing, heart-centered, beautiful community. It has become something bigger than any of us ever. And if you stay the course and you stay focused, and like Amanda said, no pretty light syndrome. Just stay focused, stay plugged in, do the tasks. You will be rewarded with so much more than just money. The money is the money, but everything else that goes with it is I promise you, people, you will never feel better about watching somebody else succeed. And the people that are following this are succeeding for the first time ever. Okay, I'm done. I'll shut up. I love everybody.
Look what my daughter bought me. My daughter said, "Mommy, you're gonna need these." She's 6 years old. Monica, we love you, Monica. I love Monica. Yes, we love you, Monica. Oh my goodness. Dr. Breakthrough.
Can you hear me, my sister?
Yes, I can. How you doing tonight?
How am I doing? Well, I'm too blessed to be depressed, too blessed to be stressed, too glad to be sad, too anointed to be disappointed. I'm too elated to be agitated, too legit to quit, too grounded to be confounded, too grateful to be hateful, too good to be withstood, and too saved not to be getting paid. SSM is incredible. So folks, you see the community, you see the camaraderie, you see this celebration, you hear the hearts. And I want to tell you something. You know, I've been blessed to speak and travel all over the world, meet all kinds of different people. But I'm telling you, I've never seen anything as simplistic. You know, Amanda, when you talked about the income producing activities, most every company I trained to speak for was like, well, you got to go and talk to this person. You got to go. It was what we call attack marketing. Here, it's attraction marketing. It's, you know, my wife, very beautiful. She's an introvert, right? And I call her my ABCD, by the way, my adorable brown caramel delight. This appeals to her. Like the other stuff I do, she's like, okay, baby, you do all that recruiting stuff, whatever else. I'll just help you with customer service, right? But this one, after hearing your presentation, she was like, wow, doing these tasks. And so folks, well, literally when I got started, within 48 hours, we'd already made $450. By the way, we just moved last week. While I was moving, you know, boxes everywhere, everything's a mess. We made $1,250 while we're moving. Why? Because I can still get on my phone. I can still do. So Amanda, here's the genius of your program. You have learned to reward people for doing things that they're already doing anyway. You just allow them to, here's the word, monetize what they've been doing. Most of us are on somewhere watching some kind of training video somewhere. We just don't get paid for it. Here at SSM, that's one of the income producing activities. Most of us are already posting on Facebook and making comments and so forth. We just don't get paid for it. But here at SSM, that's one of the income producing activities. And of course, I could go on and on and on. So folks, if you're looking for a place where you'll be celebrated, see, there's no haters here. Haters, haters. having animosity toward everyone reaching success. You know, so many places that you go and you join, you're part of, you got haters because people are very insecure. No, here people celebrate you. And so, Amanda, I love, like last night we talked about, you know, instead of having crabs in a bucket that every crab that tries to get out, they pull them back. Well, you reverse the crab mentality. We got the kind of crab bucket, we're pushing everybody, go, you can do this. God bless you. And we're clapping, we're cheering. We love you. We believe in you. You do this. Go. And this is just what people need. So folks, I'm telling you, if you're looking for community, if you're looking for a place to celebrate you, and you know what, we're all different. I mean, Amanda, she's more heart, you know, and I'm some heart, but man, I'm supercharged, in your face, right? And super high strung. My wife always, matter of fact, Amanda, she said to me today, she said, babe, just breathe, right? But guess what? So it don't matter if you're quiet or introvert, or if you're super loud or extrovert. It doesn't matter whether you're super studious. It doesn't matter whether you're the kind of person that can totally promulgate your esoteric cogitations and articulate your superficial sentimentalities and all that, or whether you just talk and say, how but we, but gone, but get, but it doesn't matter. You're welcomed here. You're celebrated here. And if you can just follow the instructions, do the task, you will get paid. And so, Amanda, I am telling you, most of the companies I was part of, because of the high level of skill set that I've developed, I could do those things. But most of my success was based in training the other people to get them to the level that they can do it. Well, here at SSM, we don't have to do that. People just have to follow instructions. And then everybody gets a success coach. And so, folks, if you're looking at something, listen, I believe this is it. If you're sick and tired of chasing people, as Amanda said, and now you want to get chased by people, you want people inboxing you, you want people asking you, hey, what are you doing? Hey, how are you making that money? What do you mean by no recruiting? I mean, is that for real? I mean, seriously? And I'm telling you, for a guy who loves marketing, for a guy who loves selling, for a guy who loves to go after people, because when I do things, I believe in it with everything I have, it sure is extra, extra good to have people coming after you. And to know what, Amanda, everybody can do that if they get started. So I close with this. Napoleon Hill said, unsuccessful people take a long time to make up their mind and change quickly. Successful people make up their mind quickly and change slowly, if ever. So if Amanda and the success coaches are willing to dedicate part of their lives to your success, would you allow them to empower you, or would you fight against them? The way you allow them to empower you is you get back to whoever invited you and you get started. Get in where you fit in. God bless you. This is your breakthrough day.
Thank you so much, Dr. Stan. I always appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Dr. Stan. And thanks for that wonderful training last night. It was awesome. Awesome. Okay, we're going to move right on to Hanifa here. Let me go ahead and hit the, can you hear me, Hanifa?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, how you doing tonight?
I am great. I'm actually in a grocery store, so I got to take my mask off and on. So I'm going to try to be quick. So guys, my name is Hanifa. I've been with SSM since we started. When Amanda originally brought this to my attention, that this is what she was going to do, this was her plan, and this is when she was going to get started, immediately I didn't know what to expect. Let's just say that. I didn't know what to expect. We've done, other businesses together, and I just was like, okay, well, okay, let's do it. Let's just do it. Guys, my heart is pounding. We're a part of something that's not out there. The community that we're creating, it's not out there. You cannot find what we have online. Okay, I am one of the success coaches, and all of the success coaches that we have in our team, I can honestly say we all care for your success. We all want you to succeed. Do you guys know what it means when someone comes back to you and say, hey, thank you so much for helping me. Look what I've done. It's like, It's like you're a teacher, right? And your students graduated and you're crying, you're smiling, you're happy because you get to see other people succeed. You want to see other people win. We're not in competition with each other, none of us. Right, Amanda? There's no competition here.
That's
We just
right.
want to see everybody win, and everyone is winning as long as you can do the simple things, guys. As long as you plug in, everything is right there. It is literally A, B, C, D. Okay, if my 13-year-old son could have done this, he could do this.
Yeah.
He could do this. If he can do it, why can't you? There is no excuses. Okay, and I'm going to use my son for a quick example. He invested, he found a way to make his own money. Okay, he sold air fresheners to come up with $200 to buy himself a cell phone. He's a 13-year-old boy. Why can't you join his business for $125 and invest in yourself? Why not? Guys, this is everything. This is everything right now. And we're here. We are all here for it. Monica, Dr. Stan, you guys are great. I don't like speaking after you. I feel like I'm not good enough after you guys speak, but this is really a different type of feeling. And once you join and you see what we're talking about, you're going to be one of the speakers as well. You're going to be giving your testimonial. This is different. This is home. And this is forever green. Have a good night, guys.
Thank you so much, Hanifa. I appreciate you always. Thank you so much. So guys, I don't want to hold you guys for too long. It's now 7 minutes past 8, and we've been on a little bit over an hour. I just want to say thank you so much for coming out. If you are interested in getting started, or have any more questions about the opportunity, please get back to the person that invited you to this opportunity and grab their link, grab a hold of them, find out what they've been doing, get in their ear, listen to what they have to say, because this is something truly amazing, guys, truly amazing. It's life-changing. We are here to work as one. We would love for you to be a part of this team. We are here every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. I want to say, God bless, enjoy your week, and we will see you on the inside. I love you guys. You have a great night. Bye, guys. Love you guys.